Hello, everyone. Thank you and welcome back to part 2 of Wellness and More of You. My name is Kathi Gow. Thank you for being here and for learning what this is all about. Here I'm going to explain the rest of the modalities, and the book is not done, guys. I'm amazed at what God gives to me even in the last 2 weeks. So I'll explain that at the end, a little taste of that and what's coming up. But for tonight, I did more of an evening, so the glare is not so bright. I hope that's better. I'll be going into just roughly a taste of these modalities, and they will be coming up in more detail in further videos. It's just too much information, certainly in one video. I have to break it up, so bear with me on that. And hopefully this video won't be too long for you. So let's begin. So I'd like to say that my website is not up yet. It is in process, and I cannot wait. I have a fabulous guy working on it, so thus these videos. So keep an eye out for wellnessandmoreofyou.com. And now I'm going to explain these modalities as they came to me, how the Lord presented them to me in the classes that I took. In part 1 was conscious therapy, the belief, right? Now we're going to go into part 2 of subconscious therapy. It's pretty exciting. I would have never come up with this, guys, So what is going on is with belief therapy, it can be frustrating. As I said, there's too many things around it. It's really hard to let go of those reasonings and conclusions when they've been experiential. Now I'm going to explain why it's so tough. When without this knowledge, and you're a person of faith with God, it can be a hindrance in trying to understand why God, like we said in the beginning, why God? And I believe that he's given me some answers, not all, of course. We're in one lifetime. I don't think we have all the answers, but he does. So again, ask and receive. I hope you can receive tonight. So this is what he uncovered to me. The modalities that I'm going to present to you, I believe, are from very gifted people, okay? The highest integrity, the best education in the science of energy work. I'm grateful for these people. I'm going to tell them who they are, tell you who they are, give you their websites, and you can do your own research. So this chapter coming up is on emotion code, body code. And I did a couple years with Dr. Bradley Nelson. He's got YouTube videos, many, explaining what he does. He has a book out, Emotion Code, Body Code, which anybody can buy and learn how he started and with all of this. So I spent a few years learning to unmask hidden subconscious emotions, okay, through him, through his education. And his website is discoverhealing.com. If you go to practitioners up on the top bar and click under search by name, just type in Kathi Gow, KathiGow, and you'll see my profile. It's a 2-part profile there. And what's exciting is when I got on his website, my first client was a dog in the UK. So I get this email from this lady, and she explains that she got this dog, rescue dog, and it won't come near her. And I thought the dog must be abused by a female, and sure enough, it was. So we got on Skype, we introduced, ourselves, and I did 2 sessions for this dog, and I can proxy doing a session, and she's on the phone, and she said, Kathi, we got done with the first session. That dog came over to her and sat down next to her. She was amazed. So we wanted to do one more session to see how the dog was doing, see about anything else that needed to be cleared up. And the dog only needed 2 sessions. So we were pretty happy about that. That was exciting. And I've been working with animals for several years now, and animals are just so fun to work with. And I've got my brochure out to horse farms, and I'm going to be getting my brochure more out there to reach out to sheltered animals that need to be adopted. So that's fun. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate a little bit about kinesiology and talk to you just for a second about that. If you have not heard about it, look it up. It's muscle testing of what your body is saying. Your body does not lie. Okay, and so this is one tool. My chiropractor uses it. I have 2 chiropractors, and they both use them. And kinesiology will tell you what's going on in the body. So a good way to demonstrate this, and I just got to tell you right off, as I demonstrate this, not everybody can do this on themselves, because I'm going to tell you why. 3 reasons. There could be a mental block, you could be dehydrated, or your spine might not be lined up. So if I teach you how to do this sway test, it's going to be different every day. So I'll explain when you're in a store how you can muscle check something on your body. But before you go, you got to see what is a yes and what is a no on your body first. And it changes every day. I can't explain why. I honestly don't know why. So I'm going to grab a vitamin bottle, and I'm going to demonstrate that to you right now, okay? So bear with me. Okay, so the sway test is basically, you say your name. My name is Kathi, right? So my body is going to shift. Whether it's a truth or whether it's a lie, your body's going to shift either forward or backward. Staying neutral is not shifting at all. It takes 3 seconds for the mind to tell the body what's going on and what to do. So I'm just going to stand right here, and for today only, I'm going to see what is my truth, which way I'm going to go with my truth. My name is Kathi. I can feel the pull. Now today, I normally, 99% of the time, I go backwards, Nestea plunge, right? Remember that commercial back in the 80s? Anyway, I'm going forward. I'm going to test it. I'm going to do another truth, okay? I have 3 sons. Okay, I'm going forward. That's a truth. So right now, that's a positive. A truth is called a positive. Okay, let me make up something that's not true. I live in Florida. It takes 3 seconds, and I'm already going back. Okay, that's a non-truth. So your body's going to respond, okay? And you think about this in anything. It responds to a truth or a negative. It responds. Let me do one more test. A non-truth. It's snowing outside. Yeah, no. I'm going back. Okay. So now that I got my truth and non-truth, I'm going to take my vitamin, flaxseed oil. I'm going to rub my thymus. And I do this in the store. Nobody knows what I'm doing. It's so awesome. Whatever. So I'm holding it against my thymus. And it's going to take 3 seconds. And I'm going forward. I'm glad my flaxseed oil is a positive for my body. I'm going to share with you something. I took vitamin C one time by CVS or something. I got sick to my stomach. It was awful. There was fillers in there. I didn't do my muscle testing on myself. I took it back. I needed vitamin C, so I went down to Target and I muscle checked vitamin C from Target and it was fine. Okay, so if this was not fine, it doesn't mean that flaxseed oil is not good for me. It means that this brand is not good for me. That's all. Because there's fillers and stuff in supplements. You know, you try to get as pure as you can, right? So that's the sway test. That is the foundation of explaining kinesiology the best that I know how. So I'm going to show you there's different ways that people learn how to do kinesiology. I muscle test my index finger to a yes or no. I have yes or no questions, on or off, right? So I take my middle finger, I press it up against my index finger, and that's muscle testing. Okay, let me show you, demonstrate. My name is Kathi Gow. That's on. It's strong. Some people do the arm testing. You know, you can do this. My name is Kathi Gow. It's strong. This is how chiropractors find out, you know, when my spine is aligned or not. They feel my spine and I'm laying on my stomach and my leg is up and they test my leg and they feel my spine at the same time. It's strong, it's strong. Oh, it's not strong. There's something off in that spot. Okay. You get my understanding on that. So I'm muscle testing. And when I am finding an emotion, we're talking about emotion code. I'm finding an emotion, despair, anger, resentment, anxiety, and I pick up on a root emotion. Let's say despair. I'll ask the muscle checker, is this the root? Yes or no. It will go down for no, keep up for yes. Okay, it's the root. But is it mine if I'm doing me? Is it mine? Yes or no? If it's not mine, it could be my mom or dad's or generationally. Okay, good to know. Because if it's generationally, it's going to go back how many generations? Okay, is it more than 10? Yes or no? If it's yes, is it more than 20? More than 30? I have done over 30 generational back erasing an emotion on somebody. Okay. So that is one example. Is there anything hidden, contributing, deeper level? Is there any walls? Is there any blocks energetically? Where is it located in the body? Is it in the intestines? Is it in the liver? And if it is in one area, I don't assume, I'll double check. Okay, I just automatically say I erase it off the rest of your body because it could be somewhere else hidden, right? So this is fun stuff. And how I muscle check somebody else is I get myself out of the way. I intentionally get myself out of the way. How do I do that? I just remove myself and I double check. My name is Kathi Gow. My finger goes down. I'm intentionally removing myself and muscle checking to my client's energy. Now I can do this over the phone. I can do it by proxy. I can do it in person. That's the beauty, because prayer can be done. I know God's with me, but my prayers can reach heaven. How does it do that? You know, can I explain how it does that? No. I'm trying the best I can to share with you how kinesiology works. I hope that helps. Okay, about magnets. My $80 magnet from Nikon is lost. I'm upset about that. But anyway, I got a big magnet right here, and it will work just fine. So your energy fields are in the center of your body. It's where all meridians cross over. And I always make sure people's center is nice and open before I work on them. But when I'm erasing something off of somebody, I'll go behind them and I usually swipe up their spine, and that's where all those energy fields are. When I'm working and proxying somebody, I just do this. I intentionally erase despair, intentionally erase anger, whatever the emotion is, okay? I am proxying, sitting in for that person. You prayer people. Do you pray for people beside yourself? Of course. It's the same thing. I can proxy for someone. Okay? It's beautiful work. It's absolutely beautiful. So we take and we erase that, and I'm muscle checking. When it's released, I know it's released. Usually it takes 3 to 5 to 6 swipes, and it's released. I ask, is there any entities around that? That's their food. Remember, negative food is the entity's food. Negative beliefs are the entity's food. And so, is there any entities here? Yeah. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really? 5 entities. Okay, is it Legion? Legion is 5 or more. And guess what? If there is Legion, not to be frightened, you know who you are in Christ. They have no power. The only power they have is the food that we feed them, right? Truly. So if it's Legion, is there more than one Legion? I got to tell you guys, more times than not, there's more than one Legion. If there's Legion. I'm not scared about that, okay? I have been through my warfare in life. I have defeated my own demons. They have no power, only what we give them, okay? So that's how emotion code works. Right there. That's in a nutshell. I am going to go further into more detail in upcoming videos for each modality. Okay, so what do you guys think? It's pretty heavy stuff. Yeah, it's great stuff. It's pretty exciting. Okay, one quick testimony on emotion code. In the beginning, my practitioner working on me, my gums, receding gums since I was 13, not 13, but 23. I had my whole mouth operated on at 23. Why so young, right? So it was done. It had to be done, and it helped. But over the course of time, you know, it's been a struggle, maintenance for my teeth and gums. So this was done a couple of years ago. I said, please check my gums. Please check my skeletal system. It took 3 one-hour sessions to clear all the emotions generationally on both sides, my mom and dad, off me. That was affecting my skeletal and gums. For my system, I believe that was the weakest part for some reason. And so now I make sure my bone density is good. I exercise, supplements and all of that. But emotion coding is number 1. So that was a really good thing released. Okay, any questions, please email me at Kathi at KTHI at wellnessandmoreofyou.com. Or send me a comment below, like and subscribe, and look for my website upcoming. But if you want a session and want prices, I have packages, just give me an email and I'll be sure to send that information off to you. And you'll get a free consult with anything that I do. You get a free 15-minute, half an hour consult. Okay, on to my next chapter. Is acupressure. Acupressure, guys. Oh my gosh. I can't get enough of acupressure. I learned so much about the organs and modality of meridian, and just fantastic. 4-year certification with acupressure. I'm still doing acupressure classes, extended Acupressure, because I love it. And it's with Michael Gach, Gach, out of Hawaii, and his website is acupressure.com. He's been teaching and doing it for over 40 years. His books, example on his website, Acupressure and Pain Relief, Acupressure for Emotional Healing, Acupressure Potent Points, which I have, and Acu-Yoga, which I have. And there's several other books that he's written. So what's important to know about acupressure sessions? Okay, you can do self-acupressure and learn from him. You could probably find him on YouTube too. But it's not like having a session, guys, because I can formulate what your body needs. I can teach you about acupressure flushing, meridian flushing, time clock, acupressure points according to your body clock and time clock, and how to trace your meridians. But when you have session, I will be formulating. I can do a half an hour session or an hour session. I will be e-coding that meridian. I e-code everything I do, whether it be tuning or acupressure. Okay, so acupressure is just wonderful. It affects the energy level. It affects your organs. Okay, so there's a lot there. I'll be doing a video on acupressure for sure. Okay, so when time permits, I'm going to be putting a class together, and it's going to be a year-long class. Each month is going to focus on one meridian. So you will get in an email if you sign up 1 or 2 videos a week. They'll be 15 minutes long, and we will learn about each of those meridians and how you can trace, how you can work with that meridian, what it involves, the organ it involves, emotions that are involved. Just fantastic self-care. I'm really excited about that. So if you're interested in those classes for acupressure, comment below or email me at Kathi@wellnessandmoreofyou.com. I can also email you brochures of anything that you're interested in. Okay. So what's next is the Ion foot bath. Now, the Ion foot bath I've had for about 1.5 years, and it is the only company, which is amajordifference.com, the only foot bath that's certified. Okay, there's one other company in the United States that claims it's made in the United States. Okay, guys, listen. It's assembled in the United States. The plates come from China. They're not certified. Not safe, not good. Just like my water company I'm going to show you here in a minute. The only company certified, their plate system is the main thing of the machine. Both of these machines, the foot bath and the water machine, they need to be certified. Okay. This company's been around 20 years. They know what they're doing. So what does it do? By soaking your feet in warm water, you put this plate device in the water, and it brings biocompatible electrical frequency to the water. I know, that sounds crazy, right? It creates an ion field that cleanses and purifies the body through the power of ions. Okay, so this brochure I will mail to you, or I can email it to you, and these are the things, some of the things proven research has found that it eliminates. The top one, if I can pronounce it correctly, is in weed killer, glyphosate. The next one, aluminum, 46% reduction. Cadmium is known to cause cancer and found in batteries. Okay, so The detoxing will continue afterwards, so we do encourage drinking water. If you don't have alkaline water, put a fresh lemon in your water, and you will get better sleep. You'll have a better sense of calm and reduce brain fog and general overall wellness. So I love my foot bath. Let me give you my testimony. My first couple of months of doing foot baths, like once a week, my water was so dark. Okay, so I don't have my chart right here explaining the different colors that you're going to see in the foot bath. It will ionize the water. So if you see any research that says, oh, it changes the water when your feet's not in there, it does, because it's ionizing the water, and we know that there's stuff in the water. So, but not like 70 to 80% of that water at the end is you. And I've been doing this long enough to see the difference in people's water. I'll give you an example. I had a client who had her gallbladder removed. And the gallbladder removed, right? You think it's gone, the toxins are gone. No. The toxins are still in her meridian. The toxins are still there, some of them. Most of the toxins, probably where the gallbladder is gone, but the remainder is there. And green, when you see dark green in that water, and not everybody's dark green, she was dark green. Okay, so I know it works. My foot bath was really dark, like my liver. I think it was detoxing my liver really good. And I've been a hairdresser for 40 years, being around those chemicals. So I just kept it up. Now I do it about once a month, and I can see my feet. I could not see my feet looking down in the water in the beginning. It was so dark. The water was so dark. So now I can see my feet. Now it's not as bad. So yeah, Ion Cleanse Foot Bath. Fantastic. And anybody can buy this machine. Okay, there's two machines, one for business that's a little bit stronger and bigger, which I have, and then the other one is for home use. Okay, so look them up, majordifference.com. Okay, the pricing on that is $35 a foot bath, lasts 30 minutes, and you can buy a package deal of buying 4 for $100. So you're saving $40 when you do that with me, if you're anywhere close to Vestal, New York. Okay, moving on. Bear with me. So the next chapter is Biofield Tuning. This, guys, I get so excited about Biofield Tuning. I've got a wonderful brochure, okay, I can send to you explaining it. And also, with Biofield Tuning, I've been with Elaine Day Music from biofieldtuning.com for 2 years. And she's a phenomenal. She's been researching this for 25 years. She's written a couple of books on the energy field. So, biofieldtuning.com. Tuning the Human Body Field is one of her books. The Electric Body, Electric Health is her other book. So there's several different ways to tune, and I have 6 tuning forks right here. There's a new one that just came out, which I can't wait to get, and each tuning fork has a different frequency, okay? And there's 2 ways that we tune. The first way is in the biofield. So 6 feet out from your body is your biofield. We take the tuning forks on the edge of that 6 feet, and it's like an orbit, like the orbit of the earth, right? Well, you have an orbit, and there's an edge. We find that edge, And this is at conception. This is way, I can pick up your mom or dad. Your mom's on your left, your dad's on your right. Their energy, I can pick up their energy. I can pick up generationally what is going on, okay? I ask the muscle checker, is there any doors that have to be shut? Is there any cords that have to be cut off? Ties, generational things that are connected to your field that need to be dealt with, okay? I can do that. Okay, so now we're tuning and we're getting to conception, when you were conceived and in the womb. Oftentimes when I get to the womb, I'll ask, do I need to expand this space so that I can work in more detail? The Lord showed me what happened to me in my mom's womb. Okay, things that were transferred, guys, things that have been in us since we were conceived. I can erase them. It is wonderful. Between emotion code and tuning forks and prayer, it is wonderful. Sometimes when people have really bad beginnings or really bad birth or whatever, really tough pregnancy, I would ask the best formula for that person. Should I do just the edge work around all the fields? So there's 9 fields in the center, so there's 18 fields to tune, okay, 9 on each side. So should I just tune the outer up to 5 years old and then just take the other tuning forks and skim through to the body? Should I do that? It's one of the questions I ask in formulating. Okay, so in my upcoming video, I'm going to go into more detail and even demonstrate for you a tuning fork session, okay, for the field. This is field work. Okay. Write down your questions and post them for me. Okay, she taught us that the 2 weighted forks, the weights here on the ends, is like coarse sandpaper. So when I'm activating it, it's not really soundy, but it's more vibrational. See how it vibrates? And I can feel that vibration in somebody's field. So if I come across a spot in the field that's really heavy, okay? It's heavy because when I'm using this fork, I'm going to activate it for you. I'm using this fork to go in the field, and all of a sudden it stops. That's a wall. That's heavy constriction. It's not going anywhere. So I'm sitting there tuning. I stop it, activate it again, and I'm going in and I'm tuning that space, and it stops. And I keep on doing that, and I'm not getting anywhere. I E-code it, I put it down, I pick up my weighted forks, which is really coarse sandpaper in this space, and I break it up. I break it up this way, or I break it up this way, but I do that several times and I break it up. This main fork we use in the field is medium sandpaper. So this is what we mostly use, but we do use the weighted forks. And then at the end of the field, I will ask these 2 little guys, they're so cute. They are fine sandpaper in this space, in the energy field. Let me show you. Sounds totally different. And I just move that through the field, and it's like fine. It's ultra fine. It's totally different sound. Let me show you the other one. Totally different sound, totally different frequency. Our thoughts are energy. Our beliefs are thoughts that are energy. What's happened to us our whole life is stored energy in our field and in our body, on our organs, in our whole system. The second way we tune is organ tuning. I did an organ tuning on myself. It took 2 hours. I'm not kidding. I had to stop for a break, and I knew it was going to take a little while longer because of that heavy constriction in my field of my organ. I could feel it. I can hear it, whether it be a high pitch or a low pitch. There's different emotions with different pitches. Okay, so I'm doing all my tuning forks. I'm coding it. I'm erasing entities off of those emotions. Okay, they just feed on them. That's why they're there. And, I know I have God. Okay, I know I have God with me. So why are they there? Okay, another question. Answering. This is why they're there. They have food. And so when you go in your refrigerator, if you find something rotten, do you let it sit in there? No. You throw it out. You got to pick it up, identify it, right? This is what we do with emotionally. We identify it. We're picking it up. We're removing it. This is what we do. Yeah. So at the end, I can't even tell you how it feels. It feels so much lighter. With all these modalities I've been doing on myself, you just feel lighter, guys. The baggage is gone. You feel lighter. It's wonderful. Okay. Let me see if I missed anything. Okay, pockets. Interesting. When I'm tuning, I'll find pockets. Like when you're flying in the air and sometimes you have pockets, it's kind of like that. And I just stay. I keep my tuning fork right there on a pocket. I just stay right there. And it kind of brings it all together and balances it out and smooths it all out. And I go back and I check and make sure I didn't miss anything, right? So I keep on checking. I try to work as thorough as I can. So once a month maintenance. When you first start out with any of those modalities, I highly recommend once a week. But as you clear more and more in the beginning, you can go down to like 6 month time, like a maintenance of once a month, twice a month. Very, very good, because like with emotion code, it's a layer effect, and your body's only going to release what it wants to when. So that is what it is. Again, I've got brochures. I have brochures with tuning, e-coding, foot bath, and I don't have brochures for acupressure, but I certainly have a lot of information I can email you, and you can look it up and do your own research. And also, I'm going to show you one more thing, but I have an overall brochure explaining, and I bought these 2 icons, these 2 pictures, just really perfect for my message. Okay, and the message is, in the exchange, your end result is God in you. John 17, I pray that they be one as you and I are one, Father. Jesus prayed. The exchange brings less of us, but we don't let go of us. He created us all unique, right? But God in you heals, restores, and strengthens who you are. Okay, that's the goal, and that's why I love this picture. I just love that picture. Anyway, this explains body code, sound therapy, acupressure, the ion foot cleanse, chakra balancing. I'll do classes on that, how to keep them balanced and energy flowing, the water unit, which I'm going to do last here, and then the hand that heals, right? So, may everything that we touch bring healing. That God living in us, may it bring healing to us first and then to others. And if you're triggered, guys, if we're not praying into our triggers, God will use circumstances, like I said before, to trigger you. Just because he's pottering us, because he wants us to grow. He wants us to grow in him and to be strong, mighty warriors, you know? And yeah, it's all good. Okay, so we're winding down. We're at 40 minutes, so that's good. We're going to be under an hour. I'm happy about that for you guys. The quality of the machine I'm going to show you next is the top in the world. They're the only water ionizer in the world that's certified from Japan. A 40-year-old company. And the quality is unmatched, unlike any other. And the pictures of these other machines from different countries that are very, very cheaply made, very dangerous machines, honestly, because they're not certified. Their plate system is horrific. Okay, one plate system on this other company is sprayed, guys. It's a mesh sprayed. We have solid plates on our machines that last 20 years. Within months, a well-known doctor that my health professional person in California knows bought a cheap machine on the internet, water ionizer. She got metal poisoning in her brain within 3 months. They tested her hair analysis. She calls up my guy in California and confessed to what she did. And he said, she asked him, will your water machine detoxify me? And he said, yes. She bought our water machine. She had 3 weeks of detoxing the metals out of her system. Her skin was on fire, detoxing. And when we say quality, I have been through medical professionals in this company. We have doctors in this company explaining why this machine is safe. So I can't talk enough about this water machine and what you're getting and the benefits you're getting. But for tonight, I'm going to talk about 3 properties. I'm going to show you the machine in a minute. The 3 properties are pH level, there's 7 levels, antioxidant, oxygen water, bringing oxygen in the water. We know cancer can't live, disease can't live in an oxygenated state. Dr. Warburg in 1931 discovered that, got a Nobel Prize for it. The medical poo-pooed him because they wanted to go the chemical way of dealing with disease and cancer. I'm moving on. Microclustering. The molecules are so small. In bottled water or tap water, the molecules is like 20 per drop. We are 5 to 6. We're very small molecules. Those molecules, when you drink, will grab the toxins. Yeah. It's going to reach the cell in probably 10-15 minutes. It reaches your cells, reaches your brain. Beautiful, beautiful water. So I'm going to show you what oxygen water looks like when we first draw it out of the water, out of the machine, okay? I'm going to give you a website, Vimeo, Vimeo / get your pen, 8614503, Venmo.com / 8614503. And that's going to give you a 20-minute demonstration of those 3 properties with our machines. We have 7, 8 different machines, and they are all priced differently. It's about $2 a day, guys. It's seriously worth it. And each machine is different, so you need to contact me and let me know your budget, and let me know if you're interested, and I'll hook you up with the right machine. Okay, so let me show you the machine, the one that I have. This is my second machine. I gave my first one to my son, and this is the machine. Okay, can you see it? Okay. So, I want to make sure you see it okay. It's kind of hard doing videoing this way. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have the 7 different levels. There's 3 alkaline levels, 8.5, 9.0, 9.5. And the alkaline levels, guys, is for drinking on an empty stomach only. Your stomach acids are 4.0 for a reason, for proper digestion. We don't want to mess that up. So we always drink our water, alkaline water, half an hour before, 15 minutes before we eat. So, and then an hour after we eat. If you had meat, any kind of animal protein, wait for the digestion, wait 2 hours after. Now, some people say you can eat with a neutral water. You can take medication with a neutral water. That's fine. But I don't. I don't drink water when I'm eating. I'll do like maybe tea or lemonade. I do the other drinks while I'm eating, but not water. Okay. Another video, guys, on YouTube for the colon and why we drink before we eat is because Dr. Shinya, Shyna, on YouTube has a 5-minute clip on Kangen Water and how it cleans out the colon. You will see the colon before and after Kangen Water. Definitely worth checking out. Okay? All right. Beauty water. Beauty water right here, 6.0 pH. Beauty water is great for after your shower, for washing your hair. I have it in a spray bottle with lavender oil because I absolutely love lavender oil. It's a skin healer and the British pharmaceutical. And so I mix those two together for my skin and my hair. And then the last one is 2.5 pH. This is my spray bottle. I spray my 2.5 in the air to kill bacteria and viruses. Spray your hands like a sanitizer. I am so thankful for 2.5. Very acidic, very good for food poisoning. You can actually drink 2 ounces of this when you have food poisoning. It will stop food poisoning because, as you know, if you've ever had it, it can go on for hours. 2.5 is great. 2.5 will come out the lower hose, and the top hose, when that's going on, it's a scale of 14, pH 14. 11.5 will come out this top hose. 11.5 is a really high alkaline water, really good for people with cancer, you know, to drink 1 or 2 glasses of 11.5 a day. Dr. Peggy Parker on YouTube, you can look her up. She's got fabulous brochures and booklets on this water and why it works. 11.5 is also good for degreasing and spot removal on anything. I don't know if I've ever seen a spot it didn't take out. Seriously. Yeah, I love 11.5. Also, it takes pesticides off of food. So check out that video. It's going to demonstrate all those properties. And let me show you what oxygen water looks like, guys.
Kangen Water, 9.5.
Okay, I'm at 9.5 right now is the highest. I've got a glass that you can see through because the first 10 minutes, I'm going to let it run just like a minute. I'm going to slow it down. The stronger the properties when you slow down the water. I'm going to rinse the glass, make sure there's no soap residue from my dishwasher. And it's going to be very cloudy. Okay, see how cloudy that is? Look, guys, see how cloudy? That's oxygen water right there. The cloudiness dissipates in the next 10-15 seconds. It's the best time to drink it. The best properties was in with those 15 seconds. So there's little oxygen bubbles in there. And that's your oxygen water. 9.5 pH. I have an empty stomach. After I eat, I am craving this water. Yeah, because my body's fighting to be 7.4. So, to your health, seriously, I hope you want to check this out, because there's 75% of our body is water. And we need to be drinking 75% of our body weight each day. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you need 75 ounces of water a day. So I break it up before and after I eat. That's how I get my water consumption in. So I hope that you enjoyed that. I am so grateful for that company, truly. Okay, let me just check my notes before we close off. Okay, so there's 2 more things. I am going to give you just a taste that I really didn't want to get. I'll be honest, I'm being honest right now. I did not want to get into any nutritional end, because I'm not a licensed nutritionist. I have a good friend who is, and she owns a health food store here locally, and I adore her. And I am going to be getting involved with a nutrition company. You know, I have my sister doing Melaleuca. I have a friend doing Shaklee. I was doing Shaklee 30 years ago. I love these companies, guys. Love them. There's nothing wrong with them. They're high quality companies. And I have so much energy working into the energy field. But the reason why I'm tapping into this company that's coming up, previews of upcoming attractions, is because this company specializes in mental and gut health. And we know that your brain is connected to your gut. Okay, we clean out our gut, we're going to help clear out our brain. So these supplements is a lot of research into the brain health, supplementally what your brain needs to be healthy. Okay, when you're going through a lot of emotional upset and been carrying it all your life, by the time you're 50, 60, even 40s, come on, you need something. Okay, it wears down on the nutrition of your body, and that's why your organs go bad. So more about that coming up. Okay, brain and gut health. Okay, the next one I'm really excited about is circulation. I am going to be joining a company that is going to be helping people's circulation and the flow and energy in your body. So be looking for that. Okay, guys, thank you. Thank you for joining me, for watching to the end. Like and subscribe. Write down your questions, comments, email me. I am so looking forward to seeing you again. And what's coming next is the detail of these modalities, okay? And where I'm located, and I show in my location, in my office, my certificates and all of that. So God bless you. To your health, be well. We'll talk again.